Hello everyone, Q4 is almost over. What do I do now? Well, the number one thing you don't do is jump off of this dam here. And you can tell that my voice is a little groggy, so I apologize. I've been homesick, so I'm just going to record this for you guys and you guys can get over my voice. But Q4 is almost over. Can you believe that? It is December 2nd right now. We are almost through December. Not almost, we're just starting. But it's really in full swing. A lot of you are getting your last shipments out before the dates or before the holidays, and your sourcing has really kind of went down. This video is extremely important for you to watch because a lot of you have not been through this before. So I just want to enlighten you on what happens after the Q4 rush. One of my favorite quotes is, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." That is by Albert Einstein. And this plays in really well with what you guys should be doing as Q4 ends. It's going to happen. Christmas is going to be done. What are you going to do after that? People keep buying. Online commerce does not just fall off the radar after Christmas. You're actually going to see a surge for about 4 weeks after Christmas for the gift card redemption period, where people are going to buy things they wanted but didn't get. They're going to return things, so make sure you don't count all your chickens before they're hatched. Count all your eggs before they're hatched, because some people will return, but you will still see a spike in buying during that time. So keep that in mind. And even throughout the entire year, people keep purchasing items. I started selling in March, and I was selling toys like a crazy man. Just because it wasn't Christmas time or Q4 doesn't mean that everything stopped selling. If we actually take a look at the quarterly, the percentage of e-commerce in relationship to the actual bit of retail, you'll see that e-commerce is on the rise. And I've seen many of articles where it just keeps showing and showing how much people are turning to online purchases instead of in store. So the market itself is poised to grow. We just got to keep going. And you do see the cyclical patterns of how we see the high point in Q4, goes to Q3 and back up. People are still buying though. So what should you do? I've got a few things here for you. Number one, keep sourcing. A lot of you will make your last shipment on December 9th and say, "I'm done. We don't want to do anything else." You guys are setting yourself up for the Q1 letdown. You're going to sell everything that you have, and then all of a sudden your sales are going to stop. You're going to be like, why is this happening? Well, it's because you didn't keep sending stuff in. If we actually take a look at a thing from Lifehacker here, people buy things year round. So this is a chart used to help people find when they should buy things, but it can be used for you as well of which deals you can find during which time. See, look, in June, I can find really good deals on tools. Same with July. Same with December. So these things sell out throughout the year, so you guys need to keep sourcing. You should be trying to find yourself REPLENS. And REPLENS are going to be the items that you can go into a store and find every time you go into a store. Your returns are going to be a lot lower, usually between 30 to 60%, but it's almost a guaranteed profit every time you walk into a store. You also need to start sourcing for Valentine's Day. You'll notice as soon as Christmas is over, that stuff will hit the clearance racks, and Valentine's Day stuff will move into all the big box stores. And it's not too early to start thinking about Easter. Easter's a great time to put those product bundles together and start taking advantage of that next time people start buying toys for their kids in great quantities. Now, in the time between January and March or April, whenever Easter is, people will still buy toys, but we'll see another big uptick around the Easter time period. And the cycle continues. I'm going to start selling Valentine's Day stuff, and then I'm going to start selling summer goods. Then I'm going to start selling Halloween candy and Halloween decorations, and then we go back into Christmas. The cycle will just keep going and going and going. So take the cycle in, take advantage of the points in the cycle, and don't just sit around and wait for next Q4. Second thing you should be doing is investing. I'm going to go into a little bit of a quote on the next page. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. This is by Benjamin Franklin. I think that it is of utter importance that you take the time with your profits you made from Q4 to invest into yourself and into your business. So I get asked this a lot, so I'm going to show you guys what education should you consider. I've got 6 different resources on here that I think are top notch, and I would recommend them to anyone. So you'll see the affiliate codes or the links here. They are affiliate links besides Andy's course and my course. Everything else is a link to an affiliate site. So if you do decide to purchase these, we will get a portion of your proceeds or your cost, but no cost to you. So the first educational resource I would like to recommend is the Slamazon private label course. This is by Andy Slamans, and I think that this course is one of the top-notch courses in the private label space. If you are looking to expand your business into the private label sector, this is the course you want to take. It's a significant upfront investment, but I'm telling you that you will not be disappointed in any fashion. Now, my course, the Online Sourcing Made Easy, is where I release all of my online sourcing techniques for you. Now, that link right there will get you the course for $10, I think. So feel free to go on and take that. It is like 7 to 8 hours worth of content. Great way to just kind of educate yourself into having or how to find better deals online. Now, Ryan Grant's book, Outsourcing Sourcing, is a great way to expand your business if you're in the retail arbitrage space. It's also great to start prepping you for Q4 2016. Yes, I did say it, Q4 2016. Now, one of John's favorites is the Reseller Guide to Board Games. This is one that shows you how to flip board games for profit. Absolutely phenomenal. It'll almost blow your mind. Product Sourcing Masterclass by Jim Cockrum. I really like this. It was one I would recommend taking a look at. Anything from Jim is just fantastic. So I would highly recommend looking into this one. And the final one is kind of your wholesale area. If you're looking to buy larger lots, John Bullard has EmpowerU. It's a co-op community of buying wholesale lots. And you can find out more information at that link. But I highly recommend all of these resources. You can actually pause this slide deck, look through them, and see which ones you would prefer. Now, number 3, you really need to start planning for 2016. I mean, the year, not just Q4. Now, the one I'm going to show you here right now is by Stephen again, and it's the Reseller Guide to a Year in FBA. If you copy that bit.ly link in there, you'll go to it. And this is for those of you who don't want to fiddle with, okay, what should I be thinking about during this month or this month or this month? John has read this book, absolutely loves it. It's changed his business, so I would highly recommend it. But if you don't want to take your time during that or to read that, which you should always take your time to educate yourself, it's the one thing no one can ever take away from you. Here's what I'm going to help you with. Start writing down your plan for 2016. Write down your goals. Figure out what you're going to be doing. What are you wanting to achieve? Write it down. Ideas that are, or plans that are in writing are 5 times more likely to be completed than ideas that are just in your head. Now, I also want you to share your goals or plans with 2 people. That could be myself, it could be somebody else. Find 2 people to help you keep accountable for your actions. Now, you want to make SMART goals. These are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And there's a whole blog post that Mike talks about that goes over SMART goals. And you want to make sure these goals are actually achievable. To say, I want to reach $1 million in sales next year could be achievable, but could I break it down into smaller bits and pieces to help me achieve this bigger goal? And the thing I'm going to tell you time after time again is it's great to have all these plans, but you have to act. Put your plans into action and make magic happen. So, you'll need to start prepping for Q4 2016. You guys may think I'm kidding, but I'm really not. Ask yourself these questions. What went well this Q4? Write them down. Everything that went really well. What didn't go well? Write those down too. And then how can you make this season even better? Write yourself a list now when everything is fresh in your head so that when you get to this point next year, maybe it's June or July, you take a look at this and go, oh, Chris, I should have done this differently. And it could really change your outlook on how to prep for Q4 next year. And enjoy your successes. Life is too short to hustle all the time. And I'll always tell you to get out there, make your own luck in the world. You can do everything. but sometimes it's time just to sit back and relax. Treat yourself. It's from my favorite people at Parks and Rec when they do the Treat Yourself Day. But find a time to treat yourself to some sort of reward for all of your hard work. And once you treat yourself, I'm going to ask that you look back through all of these things again and figure out what you really want to do when you're moving into 2016. So I hope this has been helpful. Remind yourself to treat yourself, invest into yourself, start prepping, start planning, and keep sourcing. This is Chris Wilkey with FBA Master signing off, and I look forward to helping each and every one of you with an amazing 2016.